What a gift to be called Christ's friend.
A blessing to be God's beloved.
Lord, may we know you more in this place.
May we know your goodness,
Your grace,
your friendship. Open our hearts, Lord, so that we may receive the gifts you give.
let us lift our voices in praise, in song. The first hymn is one that perhaps might be a bit new, but it's very easy. And so we join in I want Jesus to walk with me. Stand with me as we sing hymn number 296, and it is in the red hymn book. This is God's Wondrous World. The words, of course, on the screen for you.
All nature
It was wonderful, and I thank those that gave leadership last week to the service while I was away. Appreciate all that you offered, and that those that were here were able to join in and take part in the gift of worship. So we're mindful today of a few announcements for you to bring. The Friday communication went out, and I'm hoping everybody's getting that on email. It comes in a form from Lori, and if you're not getting it, let us know. But we just wanted to remind you already, starting now, to spread the invitation to the Jazz Vesper service that will be held on June 25 at 4 in the afternoon. The Christian Braithen Trio will be playing. Kristen Braithen was with us previous to the COVID, and so he's coming back with a couple different instrument people with him, and so we will enjoy the gift of their music. A few members have moved. Lori asked me to mention this again. A few members have moved, and in an effort to keep the directory up to date without reprinting our copies continually, here are some changes for you to make in your copies. And so there are 4 names listed here that have moved over the last short while. If you don't have that, ask me afterwards. I can get you a copy of this, and we can make sure you write those into your book. But Lori will reproduce one in a few more months, probably in September, after the summer. And if there are changes, she'll include all of those as well. Next Sunday, there's an invitation to a strawberry shortcake during the coffee time after our service. And it's helpful to know if you're coming so they can plan and prepare for the amount that they need to have ready for everyone to enjoy strawberry shortcake. Yeah. And so there is a sign-up sheet on the table as you go out here and go to the coffee hour today. But if you sign that up so that people can plan and prepare for it, that would be great. Just a reminder to ask, this is a note to me from Lori and from Thea. A reminder to ask on Sunday morning, if anyone knows of someone, isn't that great? I love that. It's part of a song. Does anyone know of someone that can fill in for Lori when she is away on vacation? The biggest concern is when she is gone during July and August. I will be here, but to have somebody in the office to answer the phone, to receive people if they come, it's not an onerous thing to do, but if someone is able and has availability to do that, Lori and Thea would love to talk to you and to be able to be well prepared for those times. There are 2 things for us to be aware of. One is I'm asking, I already have one name, but are there others in your family, extended families, that you would like to have named and recognized as graduating from any level of their studies? We'd like to, next Sunday, take a time in our service just to pause and give thanks and to pray for those who are graduating and moving into the next phases of their life. So I won't name anybody this week, but I've got a list started, and if you could let us know, I would welcome those names so that we can add that to our service next week. You will, there is a poster that's going to be placed here. The Delta Age Friendly Community Survey. This is from the City of Delta, and they're asking us anyone to go online and fill this out, and it just helps them to understand what needs are pressing in our community so that they can address them better. They're working on doing that. There is some information around on this poster. If you're at all interested, I'll put it out on the table as soon as I step out there after the service. please take note of that. And the one last thing, no, I think at the moment that might do the job. That's enough for us. If there are things I should say, please tell me. But I do want you to, I'm going to name it later, but I'll name it now as well. Asking for your prayers. Your prayers, especially for Joan Morris. Friday night I was called by Anne to come and visit her on Saturday morning. She is palliative care right now. She now moved into the hospital, so by Saturday morning I was called again saying she's now in the hospital instead of in her own place. Anne will tell me as anything further develops, but it's probably short hours or days that Joan will still be with us. So just hold prayers for her and Anne and the family, and we will celebrate. They are asking, we don't have information yet, but they are asking to hold a memorial service here, possibly next Saturday if that unfolds this week. But I will let everybody know that as well. So as we enter into continuing in our worship, in the life and the work of our church together, in the worship of God's people as we gather, let us enter with these prayers of adoration and confession. Let us pray. You, O God, are overflowing with love, infinite in kindness, incomparable in glory. You are the source of all good things. In you, all things work together for good. Your presence breaks into our lives in many ways, and you touch us with wonder. In this time of worship, we offer you thanks with our prayers, praise, and with our hearts, and honor you with our lives, this day and every day, now and always. God of all joy, you lead us day by day. Sometimes the going is smooth and we follow gladly, but sometimes the going gets tough. We face obstacles and choices. We're unsure which way to turn. Forgive us when we hesitate, and give us the courage to take a step into your future. God is merciful and gracious, slow to anger and abounding in steadfast love. And know that you are forgiven, and be at peace with God, with yourself, and with one another. Amen. Our hymn of invitation is also a new piece for us. Quite a wonderful, beautiful, simple melody. Maker of gardens.